Set, 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Finding Collins. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Prescott here from the gun. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. A negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Game's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, oh wow. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. On 2nd down, Robinson. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down, and they go right back to him. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. but this time it is a takeaway.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to keep...
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He takes a hop, and the ball comes out. And the Commanders pick this one up.
Hey, a normal old stop with third down just wasn't good enough for this group. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from him literally. An impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. 1 quarter down for these two. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Collins there to grab it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 34. First down, here's Dak. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Prescott, first and 10. He's on the move. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep moving forward.
Caught by Flowers. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally. But really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, Prescott. Goddard makes the catch. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. This one intended for the running back. And it sets up second down. Out of Out of the gun, here's Williams. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And Robinson has it. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw by Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders at a deficit. 3rd down, here's Williams. Brought in close to the 8. And he's down to the 8 before going out. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone, and we take the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games. This sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Right, ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Prescott. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's his running back.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Williams set to pass. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 30 on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll come up 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. He was looking Amari Cooper's way there. And now they face 2nd down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. It's complete to Zach Ertz. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bowler like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On fourth down, it's Williams. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So 2nd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator. Three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Grupe sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at the most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. That's completed right side. And he nearly reaches the red zone before he goes out.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Right, ready to send this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And his choice to leave the end zone going to cost him a small chunk here as he's out shy of that 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That pass complete to Goddard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st down, here's Dak. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got to be sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On third down, here's Williams. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Straight ahead with Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll try and punch it in. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Going quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
This is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Game's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They're cobbled together a yard there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Running right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's got the hook up to Cooper. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now Williams. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will... Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Williams. Get this complete to Chubb. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Robinson on the inside give. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get... That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Dan Quinn pleading his case, but to no avail. The call on the field's going to stand. To throw is Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead to 7. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. You're good on the point after. And the Commanders grow their lead to 8. Ready to send this one away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one does not go far.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to hit it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. Collins there to grab it. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Cowboys trail by 8. Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6. He's back to throw. And he forced it on 4th, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out the field.
They bring him down. Let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Wow, they're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete over the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw it. That's incomplete left side. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Grupe sends it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jonathan Jones makes the play. And the Commanders get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Got the big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's Robinson. And he'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Gotta hurry this to the line. Williams from the gun. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 3-score game in the 4th. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. Ready to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 1st and 10, Prescott. Bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Mike Sainristil makes the play. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And they